Welcome back everyone to Finally Plays the Arcane Trickster, where last time we managed to defeat Dr. Mordehine and end the desperate winter that they had been suffering here. But of course, things are going to take a while to get back to normal, and this zookeeper here seems to be having a problem. That's probably a result of the endless winter. Bah! The police refuse to help me. Maybe I can convince you instead? People who live near the zoo say that they are hearing strange sounds coming from inside. Maybe it's the animals waking up because the blizzards are over. I'm very concerned about the remaining animals, but the zoo's been completely closed down since the big blizzard. The zoo is closed to everyone, even zoo employees like myself. I'm forbidden from going inside without written permission from the mayor and the baron and Dr. Mordehine. Well, you're not going to get the last two signatures, I'm afraid. But perhaps with those two gone, the mayor could handle things by himself. Well, in any case, I am stuck here in City Hall filling out paperwork. Ah, I can see the problem. Of course, because until everything's all back to normal, bureaucratically wise, it'll be a ton of paperwork just to get the permission you need. All right, I understand now. Yet while I am doing that, perhaps you could sneak inside the zoo and take a look around? What do you say? Okay, and what do you need to do while I'm there? Head to the Ludendorff Zoological Gardens. Get inside, find the source of the noises, and feed the animals if you can. I don't know what you'll find, but I know I'll feel better if someone takes a look. Alright, fine. I'll go to the zoo and investigate the noises. I have arrived at the local zoo.
The effects of the blizzard on the zoological gardens are still apparent. Huge snowdrifts fill the cages and block doorways.
Well, let's see what it says here. The Ludendorff Zoological Gardens are closed due to the blizzard. Pray grant us time for our animals and staff to recover from the storm's effects. We wish to thank our patrons, Baron von Albrecher and Dr. Mordehine, for their generous assistance during these difficult times. Well, we can give them our thanks posthumously. There we go. Now, let's see what's in here.
A pack of strange creatures bursts into the courtyard, shouting for food.
Well, yeah, these are, what are these? Broken ones. Are these similar to the miners that we had before? Where the miners were turned into horrific monsters, or a very desperate deer. Alright, now let's go and start searching around here and seeing if we could find out how everyone is.
This must be a maintenance area, judging by the tools scattered about.
Alright, well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Urgent! Dr. Mordehine's experiments have escaped from their cages. I'm wondering, did she start doing those experiments before or after the blizzard? Just wondering. All staff are to evacuate immediately until we have a containment plan in place. Do not attempt to engage with the creatures. They are violent and unpredictable due to their trauma. Dr. Morhine's automatic feeding system will keep the animals fed until we can return in force to restore order. Well, and I guess I'm here. My main job here then is to verify.
You found a shovel. This will come in handy when faced with a snowdrift.
Well, that's good to know. Well, with any luck, in a couple of days, it'll start melting. Snow pile.
You use the shovel to clear the mass of snow that blocks your way.
Alright, what do you got here? Warning! Warning! Experiment containment area. This exhibition building still houses shall house Dr. Mordehein's experiments until further notice. Only approved employees are permitted to enter due to the delicacy of the experiments and their tendency to bite. Well, if it's Dr. Mordehein's experiments, then we probably have to shut it down. What do we got here? Well, so far, not much. Oh, some more of these things. Alright, let's put them down. Oh. Good. Oh, I missed a few. Alright. Flinger. Well, stop flinging. What have we got here?
The zoo's automatic feeding system has broken down. If you don't repair it, the remaining animals will slowly starve to death.
Assuming that they haven't already done so, a metal plate on the tube reads Mordenheim automatic feeder. But something in the system appears to be broken. There's no food in the trough. The surviving animals in the zoo will starve if the feeding system is not repaired soon. Alright. So, we'll have to deal with that. Actually, let's make sure this side is clear before I continue on. Alright, that seems to be good enough. Now this way. Broken ones. Okay, I'll take care of you. Take care of you.
Deep, desperate roars come from the nearby building.
Well, do I want to go into a room filled with hungry lions? Well, I think my best bet is if I can find a way to feed them. At least any that don't attack me. Alright, so I came in this way, so let's start going this way first. Oh yeah, this is the lion cage.
The lions roar hungrily when you enter the building. From their gaunt forms, you can tell they haven't eaten for some time.
Oh well. Now the question is, these broken ones, is their meat infected? I'm not too sure. I really would want to feed them to the lions.
This is a component part of a larger machine.
Because I'm not too sure what it will do to the lions. Probably nothing good. So maybe I should find another plan. See if I can get the machine fixed first. Alright. Well, all we had there were the lions. I could only hope that I managed to find a way to feed them before.
You hear a rattling sound up above, as if there is something in the air vents.
I'm not too sure a tropical bird is... Is this cage really going to hold a toucan? I can never say their name right. these birds, it sounds like they would just try to fly out or something. Maybe their wings have been clipped or the like. I suppose that's always a possibility. Or they ran to the lions and...
The collapsed roof and blood-soaked snow show that something terrible happened here.
Okay, a patchwork feast. Ah, Dr. Mordehine. That's what happened here. Collapse site.
When presented with a frozen mass of intertwined keepers and animals, Dr. Mordenheim did not hesitate. She took her scalpel and her bone saw, and from the icy remains, she sculpted the broken ones.
Right. Maybe I don't want to read that whole thing. I think clicking it is just enough. And just be satisfied with the GM's description. Alright. Well. Nothing else in here. I suspect that this section just closes out the loop. Alright. Poor birds. Oh, what in the world? We found a war here. Okay. They don't like each other? And they don't like me either. Okay. Well, we'll just have to get rid of all the ones that are going to be dangerous to the people. Oh, this way. Yeah. How many types of broken ones do we have? So in other words, they're constructs made by Dr. Mordehine. I guess we don't need that yet. This way? What's in here? Feeding machine pamphlet. Mordehine automated feeding system. Do I really want to trust this thing? A mechanical means to providing fodder for any number of beasts by means of pneumatic tubes powered by a powerful air compressor. This system is simple to assemble and easy to maintain. This is followed by a couple of dozen pages of detailed instructions. Oh, okay. I'm glad that they provided us with the brief version of that. Let's see what we got here.
This device is designed to send food throughout the zoo using a series of pneumatic tubes. But the automatic feeding system is broken. Key components are clearly missing.
This automatic feeding machine is broken, clearly missing a lever, which I have picked up, and one of its tubes. The broken ones must have torn it apart during the frantic search for food. You have already found one of the missing components, but you'll need both to repair the machine. Okay, so let's leave the broken machine and look for the tube. It is nice that they do keep track that you have one of the components. That's useful. Now, what do you got here? I was going to ask it if it wanted to be a nice beast, but apparently it's definitely not going to be the case. I am not even sure what that is attempting to be. Well, Dr. Mordecai never exactly seemed one to
This building
be
is
consistent.
hot and humid, much to your surprise. Apparently, the heaters in here didn't fail during the blizzard.
All right. Hmm. Whoopsie daisy. Ho! We got a crocodile. Well, I suppose that's a reasonable thing to be here. Ooh, yay. That's one way to put in an optional. But the crocodile was still a bit hungry. Despite probably being capable of lasting longer. I mean, crocodiles are relatively patient, I would say, at least compared to many mammals. Whoops. Let's take care of that. Okay, take you first. You second. You third. And finally, oh. I was about to say finally on that other one, but it looks like there was one more before finally. Let's see, what have we got here? Something hidden! Why is there a secret door here? Well, might as well check and see what's inside. Obviously Mordheim stuff. Let's go through here.
Judging from the broken glass and open air vent, something escaped from this room.
Oh, let's see what this something is. Experiment notes. The zoo incident provided me with a wide variety of interesting materials to work with. My bipedal creations are functional, but quite basic, merely attempts to replicate the human form using different substances. I am much more intrigued by what I can do with the more exotic components, tentacles, beaks, segmental proglottids, whatever that is. With these materials, I can create a new body form unlike anything ever seen before. Picked it up more than a high, and the thing has escaped. Well, I think I just got a description of the boss monster. Wherever that thing is. Oh, this way. Well, broken ones. Oh. Okay, there we go. You're down. You're down. Hello. And now finally you. Okay, you okay? Good, you're okay. Oh, broken off pipe.
You found both of the components needed to repair the automated feeding machine.
Well then, I suppose it's time for us to head on back. Where does this thing go? mostly back to where I was. I think I need to go this way. Let's try over here. Now, doing the repairs is probably going to summon a boss, so let's take our rest. It's probably the end of the adventure. We're not exactly in desperate need of rest, but we can't let the shrine go completely to waste, right? The automatic feeding machine is broken, clearly missing, right? We use the components to repair the machine.
You replace the components. The automated feeding system rumbles back to life, once more dispatching food from the tanks to various parts of the zoo. Perhaps the zoo's animals will be safe now. A bizarre form drops down from the air vent, attracted by the sound of the working feeding system. With the feeding system repaired and Dr. Mordenheim's experiments dealt with, it's now safe for keepers to return to the zoo. The slow process of rebuilding can begin.
Alright, good. Now, treasure time! Lots of gems. Potion of Wonder. What I usually wonder about is why anyone would actually use one of those things. But I think it's time for us to report. I've dealt with the anomalies and repaired the feeding system. Dr. Mordenheim did what? That's horrifying! The way she treated those animals and those people. Something needs to be done, Pine Trick, and I'm mad enough to do it. I'm going to go straight to the mayor and demand that Dr. Mordenheim be stripped of any role in administering the zoo. Don't worry, I've already taken care of that bit. It won't be an easy fight. Indeed, I suppose I will probably lose, but I will not stand by and do nothing. Well, you'll probably have an uphill climb dealing with the mayor, but with Dr. Mordenheim dead, perhaps he'll be more reasonable. It appears that this police officer also needs some help. We'll talk to him in the next episode of Piney Plays the Arcane Trickster.